Now at this point, you guys, I'm going to be mixing up my lightener mixture, my formulation, and we're going to get going on a really nice, intense, heavy foil. I'm going to be using foils today on her hair because we need to trap in heat, and I'm going to be doing a heavy weave on her today, and we're going to get her batch. What we're going to be doing is same thing, Redken Flash Lift. I'm going to start off with 1 scoop. She actually has a little bit of a fine medium texture. On the back, when I foil her hair, I want to accomplish a 20 volume result. I will move up on the mohawk and side section to a 40 volume result so we can process evenly. So we're going to put in 4 ounces of 30 volume. Mix that all together. One-fourth ounce of Olaplex. Typically, you could use 1/8 ounce, but I'm going to be using 1/4 because I want to keep as much integrity of the hair. Have more time on it, so 20 volume is a perfect amount of developer. Then we'll move on top to the 30 or 40 volume. Okay, you guys, so I've kind of started a little bit of some foiling, as you can see. I'm kind of, to that midsection of her head. And I want to just show you guys really quick what I'm doing. So I'm just taking really fine sections, as I always do on every single client. And I always work on very fine sections because if you don't, then you're not going to be able to get any saturation to the hair. So what I'm doing, you guys, is as you can see, look at that color really quick. Look what that color transition to is. So what I'm doing here, you guys, is I'm doing a very fine weave. I guess you can also consider this as a little bit of a baby light. Taking my foil, making my lip, and placing it right underneath here. And I'm using foils today so I can trap in heat. And I'm going to just go ahead and make sure those corners are nice and snug. And I'm pulling on this hair so it stays where it's at. And then I'm going to just go in here and apply my lightener. This is 20 volume. And I'm going to apply it all the way to the roots, all the way down through the mid-shaft to the ends. I like being able to do a weave like this because it's going to disconnect the color. And she's going to still be able to have a little bit of multicolor in here, which is perfect. Because being a blonde or transitioning to a blonde, you honestly want to have a little bit of a dimensional color. So this will be seriously so pretty. I can't wait to see the results of this already. So I'm going to just go in here and really make sure I'm saturating really nice all the way to the ends. Right before I end up folding this foil, see how it kind of slips a little bit when you do your foils like that? So I like to kind of pull that up, and then I'll take my brush, and what that will do for me is that's able to totally kind of get closer to the hair again, to the root section. I'll place my weave comb right here in the middle, kind of fold that up, and I'll just make my lip right here. Really make that really nice and tight, and then I'll just take that and press those corners right there. And I will never take this foil and press and put pressure down right here, because then that will create the product to squeeze out to those ends. A very small, tedious, fine weave. And all this under subsection here, you guys, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with that at the very end when I finish processing this. Because this color is not going to be left out. That kind of golden orange color, we don't want that to stay in there. So we're going to go in with a different color once I'm done foiling this whole head, and we're going to put in a different color. So again, I'm just going in here and I'm just placing all this lightener right through the mid shaft to the roots, all the way to the ends. I like to pull up those ends, place my product on there, circle it through. I'm not shy with my product at all. I want to make sure this is saturated really, really nicely. Go back up here through those roots and get that back nice and tight up there. And that is how I'm going to be foiling the hair all the way to the very, very top of the head. Again, placing it, and I'm getting all the way up to her roots because I'm thinking here on the third appointment we have together, I'm going to go into her hair and kind of give her a rooty, smudgy look so she doesn't have such an intense line of demarcation growing in when her hair starts growing out, because she's naturally a level 4. So she's actually dark, but she wants to change and she just felt blah. So going lighter is going to be fun for her. It's something she hasn't done in years, and so it's going to be fun for her to have that. So I'm just, again, same kind of foil technique. And I'm moving fast, you guys, as fast as my hands will go, because I want to do my best to keep all the integrity of the hair. So again, I'm doing small weave, if you can see that. That's kind of the texture of the weave. Taking my foil, taking my weave comb, flipping that over, placing that right here. Go back and forth, up and down, circle it around. Place your weaving comb, fold it up, place that foil right there, and just kind of fold that up and organize your foil just like that. Okay, you guys, so I'm here now getting pretty close to the front. I just wanted to let you guys know I remixed some more lightener, and I used a 50 volume, so I'm getting a 40 volume result. And that way the back will process evenly with the front and the sides. So I also think that's important for you guys to know. Like, if you can't accomplish getting this hair foiled completely with, you know, one process with one developer, you guys need to make sure you mix up your developer, because it's going either the back's like, oh my gosh, if you used a 40 volume on the back, your hair is completely going to fry off back there. But because I only have a 20 volume back there, the hair is doing good and it's safe and it's doing fine. So that's what I would recommend, and I always suggest that, you guys, is make sure you start with a low developer in the back and work your way higher, so that way your hair stays healthy the whole time. So I'm just going in here and again saturating, putting a nice amount of product on here, and I am going to get this baby blonde. So we're just still working our way into this. Process like this takes time, you guys, especially too because I'm so tedious. Every little teeny hair counts to me. I have to like be so precise with what I do. So that's why I never determine to my clients, I never know how long it's going to take, because there's so many different ways of, you know, of things that can go down with it. So it's like you have to determine the processing time. You have no idea how the hair will process. You have no idea if the hair will even go through the certain stages. So that's the fun thing about hair, though, is you never know. You never know how the hair will process. It's kind of fun. It's like a little game. It's like, is it gonna go past the orange yellow stage really fast? Is it gonna take a long time? What's the undertone of the hair? Is it gonna pass the orange stage and go straight to the yellow stage? Is it gonna have a green undertone, a pink undertone? There's so much that goes into it. But I just definitely think the best way of knowing is just keep up watching the foils. Open up your foil, see what's happening, see how things are going. Once I'm done with this mohawk section, I'm going to check out the back, and I'm going to see how everything's looking. I have Taylor all foiled up and she's now going to process. But this hair that you see left out is not going to be left out. So I'm going to throw on this, all this color here so we can kind of counteract that warmth a little bit, but it's still really pretty. We want some richness in the hair. But I'm going to be putting in both these tones into her hair. I'm going to put 9V and 7NB. And I'm going to throw that on this hair for the last 15 minutes of processing on, and it's going to be beautiful. Okay, I'm going to open up one of these foils for you guys, and I want to show you what's happening under these. Check out this color. She's going to be blonde, you guys. Her hair is processing amazing, and the integrity feels great. It looks great. I don't see any type of cotton candy hair happening. So I'm super excited now. So here's the mixture I have. 9. When I did, you guys, is I put 10 volume with Shades EQ and 9V and 7NB. So I'm gonna go in here and just paint this right onto the hair, all the way down to the ends. Okay, you guys, so we have Taylor in the shampoo bowl and we are ready to wash her out. So I'm going to take all these foils out and you guys are going to wash this with me. This is what I'm going to have to do. I have my water on a very cold setting. So that way the in-between hair does not bleed onto the blonde, okay? So she's going to hate me for a minute. She'll hate me, but then she'll love me, because it will be amazing hair. Okay, you guys, so we just went in and we just toned her hair with just 9V from Shades EQ for 2 in her hair. But look at this color. It looks so good. So we're going to put Olaplex number 2. We're going to let that set for 7 minutes. Hello, my friends. We are here and we are done. We are so excited. Can you say hello, gorgeous, like caramel blonde and no longer brunette? No longer brunette. She's no longer brunette. We are in shock. We both are like, really? Is this my hair color? Is this your hair color? We have had a long day here in the salon, and you guys, let me just say, her hair processed with foils in her hair for 2.5 hours, okay? But guess what? I watched it and I made sure it was not frying off the entire time. Really quick, let's just recap this. She was a level 4. Do you see that dark color? To guess now what? A level 4 to a level 9. I cannot believe it. And let me tell you what, her hair feels amazing, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing.
It doesn't, like there was very minimal damage, and her ends, I was thinking I had to maybe cut her ends a teeny tiny bit off. I didn't even have to trim her ends. We are so proud of this in-between stage. Like, it's definitely something that is a work in progress. You guys, going brunette to blonde is something that you're not going to get, I'm not going to say in one sitting. Also too, her hair is in a perfect stage because we have to also remember this color she had, the 4 level that she had on her hair was a box color, okay? Box colors are super, super pigmented, and not only that, they are a killer to strip out. So I am so proud of her hair. I am ecstatic for what it did. And are you happy?
Yes, so happy.
And she's already feeling like blonde. Are you feeling like you're having fun?
Yep.
Woohoo! Also mentioned she's going to go home with Olaplex number 3 because her hair is going to need it, and she's going to wash her hair in very cold water for a while. She's going to air dry her hair. She's going to keep heat off of it, and she's just going to baby her hair so she can get back, so we can take a second setting into her hair and get her even to that blonde color she wants. So we're excited. We're happy about these results. Big thumbs up. Love you guys. Thanks for watching.